I will be using this artist's marker in order to finish the rose today. This was the painting that started off as a paper test, and we have been working on it in a couple of sessions in the painting tips that go out to all members. But today we're just doing the finishing touches. There are 2 layers of paint on this painting. So here I'm going in with the marker. It's very simple. I'm just doing some light touches in order to give some depth and definition to the painting. The other way to do it would be to do some fine lines with a dark paintbrush, with very thin paintbrush, but it is easier to do so with a fine liner. This type of artist liner is great for that. As you could see from the label, this one is made in China, so I can't really read the brand of it. It's something I got in my local art store, and it works really, really well. So I'm not even connecting the lines. If you can take a look here, some of the lines are not at all connected, but overall, the rose pops from the painting. And now with the thicker end of the fine liner, I am going in to correct the stem of the rose, which was a little bit too wide, and I've made it smaller by putting shadows on the inside of the lines, or I made it appear smaller rather. And I'm just straightening some of the stems that we have put shadows on in the previous painting tips for members video. And now switching to the thin end of the fine liner, I am going to go around the leaves and give a little bit of definition to each of the leaves. As you can see, I'm also correcting the shape of the leaves a little bit here, making them more uniform. Some of them were longer, some of them were shorter, some of them were narrower. So in several of these leaves, I am now controlling the perception of them via these fine lines. And for beginners, this is a lot easier to do than doing this with a paintbrush, because that can be slightly challenging. Here I am making this leaf appear a little bit shorter so that you can see the bottom and the top. It's a little bit on the inside of the line. And that way it's more uniform with the rest of the leaves. And this one, well, this one's folded over, you see? There you go. That's how we fix that one. And now most of the leaves match. Coming in with some veins in the leaves, we have to just give them a little bit of a touch of a definition so they don't seem so flat. Here, just a quick few lines creating that depth. And this one's folded too, you see? And there you have it. The rose is finished, and our paper test has turned into a lovely little postcard that you can give to a friend, use as a birthday card, or even frame to put in your bathroom or in your kitchen or any place that you can use a little tiny pop of color.